Hey guys, welcome to JD Graphic. Today in my video, I'm going to review my final exam because yesterday my final exam was just over and now I finally have the mental ability to start analyzing what has happened, what is happening right now, and what I have done right, what I have done wrong, and just try to reflect on everything that has happened. So I hope that you guys can also extract some good information from today's video. And now let's move on to the main content. We took exams for 8 subjects in the final exam. I think it was Korean, English, math, science, history, and then 기술과정, 정보, and then Chinese. I don't know what those are. There aren't subjects like that in, America or Canada or anywhere. But yes, it's a subject that exists in Korean schools. I will stop talking about that. Anyways, yes, final exam has ended just yesterday, and now I am finally back to normal mode. There were 8 subjects and I got 100 for 4 of them, but for the rest 4 of them I got a 90s. So I wouldn't say that it's like very satisfying, but at least I didn't get a score that's like below 90, right? And I guess it wasn't like a flop, but it wasn't like a big success. But I think I can get an all-A this semester too, so I should be happy with that, I guess. But anyways, I still think that there are still better ways to improve myself as a student, and I do not think that exams are everything, but I would not say it's not important. So for anyone who's like trying to prep for exams, I think you guys could also improve with me. Yay! Energy 150%, please. I'm actually kind of an introvert, but then I'm not. Number 1 tip to myself and to you guys is that for 3 subjects that do not seem as major, 기가, 정보, Chinese, but they're still important because you still take exams for them. Reputation, it kind of like depends on those scores because there's a lot of people who, score high in main subjects such as Korean, English, math, science, history, but then you can also like differentiate yourself by also getting good scores from other subjects as well, even though performing well in middle school isn't like all, right? It isn't, because high school is so challenging, and I'm also actually I'm excited for that, but then I'm also very concerned about how I can do well in high school. So I'm always trying, always improving, hoping that we can all improve together. Yes, I really hope. Anyways, yes, that is my current status quo. And I think in order for you to save time to study more in subjects like Korean, English, math, science, history, those main subjects, for the rest 3 of the subjects, I think it's important that I try to focus more during school class and memorize almost like 60% of it during class, so that I have less to memorize, less time to, mechanize things in my brain when I start to also cram for those subjects in the exam period. Yes, I thought that was very important also when it came to, being genuinely good at everything. But yes, that is my goal. And I want to perform better my next final or middle exam, which is the next semester, and it's so exciting because we've got a sports day coming ahead after like several days. I don't know, like 3 to 4 days, and today is a Saturday, but it's almost going to be a Sunday. Guys, stay optimistic. Anyways, yes, that's the first thing I realized. Is you can also show that you are like paying attention to what you're learning, that you feel eager to, participate and eager to express what you know. I honestly do not study English that hard, and I know I do have to. That is actually why I always fight with my mom, but yes, I guess I need to be a little bit like less self-confident about English, because they say that high school English is very complicated, and that is why I'm going to put more effort into memorizing more vocabulary, because I think I have a lack of vocabulary right now. I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous about high school. I'm nervous about my next exam, but I believe in myself. Try everything. That's my favorite song these days. And I also love the new album called You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love. You guys know Olivia Rodrigo? I love her so much. I think staying optimistic and, being confident about what you've done is also very, 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 very important when it comes to final exams or middle exams, because the key is that you study hard, you have things in your brain, and then you do not make mistakes. But in order for you to not make mistakes, you need confidence, because confidence leads to the belief that you can do it, right? But then in order for you to contain confidence and based on that confidence get a good score, you need things in your brain, right? And the more and more you study, you would not realize exactly, but later on you would start to realize that the more and more you study, you actually start to have more confidence, because I studied this hard for this exam. And I do not think that it's fair for me to not get 100, right? So that becomes your mindset. Thank you for watching, and that would be the end of my video. I would just like to mention that in my future videos, I'm going to be featuring Seoul a lot because I have many exciting activities coming up that I'm going to be doing in Seoul. So I'm going to be featuring Seoul a lot. So please keep up with my content, and yeah, I'll see you on my next video. Bye!